Welcome to the 2021 RST product previews. I'm going to run you through some of the brief features and benefits of some of the highlights of the RST 2021 range. So without further ado, we'll get into the first product. It's our brand new RST Pro Series one-piece airbag suit. It's a suit that's been designed specifically around the airbag. So a lot of features on here we've taken from our V4.1 flagship kangaroo suit, and you'll see those replicated on the Pro Series. One of the things on the Pro Series, this uses our track fit profile, which is slightly less aggressive than the racing fit profile we have on our V4.1. One of the major things you can see in how we achieve that extra level of comfort is by having the four-way stretch panel, which comes right up over the top of the suit and over the rider's shoulders. This gives a feeling of enhanced body length, so more comfort in that upright stood position. We're also adding more motion panels on the suit, and you can see those motion panels on the forearm. They're also positioned on the back of the elbow, full length motion panels around the side of the body and all the way around, which we'll have a look on the back when we turn the suit over in a second. Motion panels on the knee. From a safety point of view, you've got obviously a full suite of armour, including hip armour, as this is a AAA certified suit. You can also see our famous shoulder cups and knee cups there for added protection in the event of a slide. For comfort, you've got panel perforation all over the suit, on the forearm, on the chest and body, and on the inside of the thighs, and also on the back, which we will see in a second. From a racing point of view, you've got the quick release knee and elbow slider, both in racing compound. When we say quick release knee sliders, we mean we've got the famous ring pull there, so very easy to take the knee slider off and change it, and obviously they're all available in different colours and those double thickness wet knee sliders as well. So we'll take a quick look at the back. On the rear of the suit, you can see those motion panels that come all the way around and down the side of the suit. Partly for rider comfort, but also for that ease of the airbag deployment if you ever need it, if it ever does go off. More panel perforation on the back. You've got double layer leather on the seat of the suit, also with a stitched in coccyx protector. You can see the Pro Series fitted with our very large aerodynamic race hump, developed in conjunction with Alex Lowe's in World Superbikes to work with those helmets with those large spoilers on, really to aid the rider speed on the racetrack. And also it's got a sporty look, which is important, what people are looking for. You've got four-way stretch material, which comes all the way up the back of the leg and all the way into the crutch. And importantly, on the Pro Series, it's seam-free. So you've got a stitch-free feeling, which again enhances the comfort of the suit. One final thing you can see on the inside of the knee here is our rubberized Kevlar material. That's there to help the rider grip the tank under heavy braking and also when they're hanging off, and it stops the suit wearing out, basically. So very heavy-duty Kevlar, rubberized on the outside of the suit, and a unique material sourced exclusively for RST. So let's take a quick look on the inside. The important features we can see on the interior. You've got there on the inside our 3D mesh lining, and the 3D mesh lining is to aid airflow. So obviously you've got the panel perforation on the outside. Once the air gets in the suit, it needs to flow around the rider's body. So that 3D mesh really helps with the airflow and the rider comfort. You've got the airbag system you can see fitted as standard. We've improved how you access the airbag in all of our products. We've got that blue zip underneath the airbag lining there. You undo that zip and that gives you access to the shell on the back to put the in box in, very, very simple. And then also a secondary zip if you need to get in there and change the inflator. As you know, inflators are available. Customers can recharge the suits themselves, up to 3 deployments before the suit needs to be sent back to RST to get checked for any defects. So a very, very versatile racing suit, available in a huge range of colours. Our flagship printed version you can see here in what we call Splinter Camouflage, which is available in 2 colours, and then a whole host of other colours which your account manager will be able to show you through. So really, really high specification, track day straight racing suit, aggressive racing fit, loads of cool features on there, and a great looking and fantastic style. So brand new airbag product, that is the Pro Series one piece. The next new suit in the collection, again, it's another suit that's been developed around the airbag, and this is called the RST Podium. More of an entry-level product and less aggressive in terms of its fit profile in comparison to the Pro Series. So you can see the arms and the legs are less aggressive. Still has all those important safety features, so full suite of armour, including hip armour, and again, this is a AAA CE certified garment. You've got shoulder protectors on there, neoprene racing collars and cuffs. It comes with the Velcro for knee sliders, which are all available as an optional accessory for the podium suit. You've got four-way stretch material that goes all the way up the arm into the collar, and again, four-way stretch material all the way up the back of the leg into the crutch. Motion panels, the full length of the body and around the back, which we'll have a look when we turn the suit over in a second. More paneling panel perforation on this suit, both on the chest and the inside of the thigh. A quick look to the rear will show you those motion panels which come around the back of the shoulder and all the way down the side of the body, again for rider comfort and also to enable the airbag to deploy in a comfortable and ergonomic way. Small aerodynamic racing hump on the back of this suit, and you can see instead of putting the RST and InnoMotion logos into the stretch panel, we put those on the back panel. Slight nod to the less aggressive nature of the RST podium. Just available in two colours, which is black and white and black. Quick look on the inside. Very similar system to you'll see to the Pro Series, this time with our regular quick dry mesh on the inside. So quick dry mesh, airbag system, full leather construction, AAA certified with a full suite of armour and two colour options in our sport fit profile, and that is the podium. So from suits we journey into leather jackets. Another brand new product. This is the RST Sabre. Again, a jacket that's been developed around the InnoMotion airbag system. So the jacket is using our highest quality drum dyed cowhide. This is a very, very soft, very supple hide, incredibly ergonomic, and it really gives you an incredible feeling the first time you put the jacket on. It's a matte sports finish. We've got, again, our sports fit profile on the Sabre. That means the arms are quite straight in their cut, but importantly, you have a huge amount of movement in this jacket. So it doesn't matter if you're riding a sports bike, an adventure bike, a touring bike, whatever bike you're riding, the jacket is going to be comfortable. We achieve this with a huge amount of motion panels. So the first is the four-way stretch, which comes the full way up the arm, right up into the collar. Motion panels on the back of the elbow, which wrap entirely round the arm. And these motion panels really give you the option to be riding whatever bike you want. So whatever arm angle you ride at, whether you're on a sports bike or a touring bike, the jacket's going to feel comfortable. You've got paneling panel perforation on the chest and the forearms. You can see we've got our next generation shoulder cups, this time just in black, to match the slightly toned down nature of the jacket. All the logos on the Sabre are in grey rather than white, which we would use on a more racy looking garment. For practicality, you've got two waist adjusters and you've got two pockets on the front of the jacket. We move on to the inside quickly. We can see you've got a removable thermal gilet in two tones, silver and black, with an RST branded detailing around the inside. Two pockets on the inside of the lining. The left hand side you've got a zipped pocket, and on the right hand side you've got a stuff pocket. The gilet is very simply removable with an all-round zip. That takes the gilet out. So for summer use, underneath you've got a mesh lining. You can see the airbag fitted there. Again, like we saw earlier, simple blue zip gives you entrance to the airbag system at the back, so you can remove the box to charge it, and then you've got the secondary zip underneath if you need to get to the inflator to change that. Our traditional 360 joining zip is the same zip we've been using for a number of years now, so you can mix and match the Sabre with any jean in the RST collection. And as you would expect, we will be doing a Sabre leather jean to match the jacket. Just available in black, but in multiple leg lengths and all the same specifications as the jacket. The same leather, the same colour printing, etc. So that's the inside of the Sabre. We'll just sit that back up and you can see we've got a zip protector at the bottom, so a Velcro flap to protect the zip and to protect your bike, and then another Velcro flap at the top. And you've got Velcro adjusters also on the cuff of the jacket. Quick look on the back. You can see more ventilation, more motion panels. Again, as it's an airbag garment, we have those full body motion panels to allow the airbag to deploy and to give you comfort and ergonomics when you're on the bike. More motion panels up the side over the shoulder, and you can see those important motion panels on the back of the elbow. Sabre will be available in two versions, an airbag version and a non-airbag version. And as we said, there will be a jean to match the jacket as well. So that's the new leather Sabre airbag jacket. From sports, we move into classic and custom style, and another new complete product from RST, something a little bit different. This is called the Fusion. Now, why are we calling it the Fusion? Because it's a mix of the old and the new. So from the outside, this looks like a classic vintage black leather jacket using the highest quality drum tanned cowhide in a vintage soft finish. So it's an aniline treatment, which gives a really fantastic look and a fantastic feeling. And it really is that fashion style that these riders are looking for. But you can also see you've got four-way stretch material on the inside of the arm, and you've got four-way stretch material right the way up the side of the jacket. And why do we put that on there? That's because this is an airbag garment. So for that rider that's on that classic vintage bike, just because he's not maybe doing the speeds you'd be looking to do on a track, the guy still wants protection. So having that vintage style on the outside, we match that on the inside with the 21st century. So you've got all the stretch material on the outside to allow the airbag to deploy. That's matched with mesh on the side where the four-way stretches, and then 3D mesh for ventilation on the inside, and then you can see the airbag. On the bottom, you've got that blue zip we talked about to get access to the in box and to get access to the inflator. So again, the garment can be deployed up to 3 times. On the outside of the garment, you've got brand new zinc vintage finish zips with a sports puller and a sports collar. So no Velcro or anything on the top of the jacket for a clean and sophisticated look. You've got one breast pocket, again, accessed with a vintage zinc zip. Take a quick look on the back of the jacket. You've got waist adjusters in the form of a belt and buckle. You've got a padded rear lower on the jacket for comfort for the rider when he's wearing this with Kevlar jeans. And you've got a padded leather quilted detail all over the top and the back and the collar of the jacket. The collar's rolled leather, so that's that soft leather that's turned over. So it gives you a vintage look, but really high level of comfort. So vintage airbag jacket, mixture of the old and the new, and that is the Fusion. From the Fusion, we move to a new product in the TrackTech Evo 4 family. And this is the TrackTech Evo 4 leather mesh. Again, it's a new category product from RST. We've developed a brand new mesh fabric and that meets the requirements for CE, but meets the requirements for CE to a AA level, and it's called K540. Compared to the traditional mesh we're using on products like the ventilator, K540 has 4 times the size of hole than the older mesh, so it flows an inordinate amount of air. So massive amount of airflow into this garment. And because we're using a really high quality mesh matched with leather, this garment gets a AA CE rating. So for someone that's looking for a mesh jacket and that added level of protection, TrackTech Evo 4 leather mesh really is the jacket for them. So it's a mixture, like we said, of mesh and leather. You've got leather in all the important impact areas, so full leather on the elbow, on the arm. You've obviously got leather up and over the shoulder. As it's part of the TrackTech family, you've got our next generation shoulder cups as well, which we use on both the TrackTech leather and TrackTech textile jackets. You can see you've got neoprene sports collar, so neoprene rolled on the collar. And you've got a Mara on the cuffs for comfort. Again, if you're using this garment with short gloves in the summer. Huge amount of mesh across the back of the jacket, but you have got a leather rear lower, again, which is padded, and you've got motion panels on the back of the jacket. We will be making also TrackTech textile mesh, so the same chassis as this jacket, just using MaxTex where this jacket uses leather. One added feature on the TrackTech leather mesh when we go in the inside is this garment has a removable waterproof lining on the inside. So fully removable Sinacqua lining, very simple to take out. You've got twin zips, one either side, and then you've got that 360 zip on the inside of the cuff. So for those days when it's going to be a bit colder or you're worried about getting caught out in the rain, you've got the option there for that removable waterproof lining. Armour on this jacket is just on the shoulders and the elbows. To allow the extra airflow, we only put a pocket for a back protector, but obviously they're available as accessories in the RST collection to upgrade if you wish. And being a mesh jacket, this is just available in black. So there will be two versions, both a leather mesh and a textile mesh in the RST collection, and this is the leather mesh. So another brand new product, RST TrackTech Evo 4 leather mesh. So we move from leather products into textile products and something I'm sure you're familiar with, which is the RST Paragon. This is now the Paragon 6, the next generation of RST Pro Series textile garments. So as you can see, if you know the Paragon, this is a jacket you're going to be very familiar with in terms of its features, but we've really upped the game in terms of quality and value that this jacket offers. The first and probably most important thing is this jacket is now fitted with our Sinacqua Pro waterproof breathable membrane, so twice the performance of the Paragon 5 that came before it. We've improved a number of the ergonomic features on the garment, so we've improved the tailoring and the fit of the Paragon 6. We've improved the zips and we've improved the vents. So you've now got zip vents on the forearm, zip vents on the shoulder, and zip vents on the body, all now using rubberized zip pullers. So to protect the bike and for easier ergonomics and easier to use with a wet gloved hand, you've now got rubberized pullers on the zips. On the chest, you've got the pop stud system to hold that vent open. So the pop stud is in two positions, open and close, and then you can just do the vent back up. All those vents obviously allow the air to flow inside the jacket, and because it's a Sinacqua Pro drop liner, that means you can have all the vents open even when it's raining, and you are going to stay guaranteed dry. We've got an improvement on the MaxTex outer material, so it's a mixture of MaxTex and ballistic. MaxTex is a textile exclusively developed by RST. It's got a DWR waterproof treatment, so the water is going to bead away from the jacket and stop it wetting out. But we've improved the resistance of the MaxTex, which now achieves a AA CE rating. So armour to the shoulders, shoulders and elbows, knees on the jeans, and you've got a back protector fitted as standard in the Paragon. Some other improvements is the throat coat. So the throat coat is now thicker and more padded than before. So it's going to give an enhanced level of comfort to the rider and a bit more warmth in the winter. We've improved the collar underneath, now with a stretchy neoprene panel. So if you're wearing this in the summer, the collar's going to give you more comfort. And we've even added in a collar hook, which means in the summer, you can hold that collar open for extra ventilation on the inside. On the front, we've got two waterproof cargo pockets here, again fitted with those same waterproof zips with the rubberized pullers. And then on the side, you've got two fleece lined hand warmer pockets. So multiple places to put your hands and put your belongings. You've got adjusters on the waist in the form of zip and pop stud. So you can adjust the hem either bigger or smaller, depending on the body shape of the rider. To go on the inside of the jacket, you've got a double zip system. So on the outside, we've got a water resistant zip, again with that rubberized puller. Underneath there, you've got a very big chunky Vislon style zip, very resistant and very strong, and you're not going to cross contaminate the zips. You can't put one zip with the other. From there on the inside, we've improved the thermal lining as well. We've now got a 300 gram thermal lining on the Paragon 6, which is double quilted, which means we quilt it on the front and we quilt it on the back for extra comfort and extra warmth. We've got a Sire finish on the inside of the lining, which is really comfortable against the skin. So if you're just wearing this with a base layer or a t-shirt, the jacket's going to feel incredibly comfortable, and it's a full length lining. So that lining goes all the way down the arms. It's not just to the body. Multiple pockets on the interior. Again, you've got a zip pocket and a stuff pocket on the lining, and then underneath that you've got heavy duty mesh lining as well. The pants obviously zip to the jacket, and again are available multiple leg lengths. The jacket is available in two colours, this fluorescent yellow version you can see here, which is equipped with a ton of reflex. All of these grey areas you can see on the jacket are all reflective, so you're really going to stand out at night in this garment. Ballistic, heavy duty ballistic, which is fitted to the shoulders, and all the Pro Series on this garment is all embroidered, so very high quality embroidery. We'll just flicker over and have a quick look at the back. You can see more motion panels for rider comfort, now at the back of the elbow and at the back of the arm. Two large exhaust vents on the back to flow that air out if you've got the vents open on the front. Again, an absolute ton of reflex on the back of the jacket, big RST logos and stripes all over. And finally, you've got that big rear mat pocket, again fitted with a water resistant zip and Velcro closure and pull tabs on there. So Paragon is going to be available in men's and ladies in two colours, and the jeans to match are just in black. So if you're familiar with the Paragon 5, you're absolutely going to love the Paragon 6. Another new textile in the range, and as you'd expect, this is the sister product to the Sabre leather. This is the Sabre textile, again a jacket that's been developed around the airbag. Now the Sabre uses our HTC fabric. This is a heavy duty nylon. It's got a very different look to the garment. It's harder to see on screen than it is in real life, but nylon gives the jacket an incredible hand feel. It's very resilient and very strong. This jacket does get AA CE rating thanks to the quality of the materials we're using on the outside. It's also got a DWR treatment, so any water is going to hit the fabric and bead away. So you've got the resilience of having a Sinacqua waterproof lining on the inside and the water repellent treatment to the exterior fabric. On the Sabre textile, you've got a lot of reflective, so all of the logos and the stripes you can see on the garment here are reflex. You've got reflex piping, which runs the full length of the arm and up the body as well. You've got adjusters to the bicep, and you've got the same zip flap Velcro closure as you saw on the leather jacket, both at the bottom and on the top. Velcro adjusters on the waist. If we flip the jacket over, you can see more reflex. You've got the padded lower, exactly the same as on the leather jacket. So for comfort, whether you're riding with this zipped into a textile jean like the Synchro, or if you're wearing this with a Kevlar jean, you're going to get a high amount of comfort. Motion panels on the back of the arm, motion panels on the back of the elbow, again, which wrap all the way around. So it's a sports fit, but it's going to be comfortable whether you're on an upright or a more aggressive sports bike. You've got an exhaust vent on the back, and that matches in nicely with the twin intake vents on the shoulders on the front to flow air over your body. Let's take a quick look on the inside. The Sabre Textile has a full-length thermal lining. So this has a thermal lining which goes in the body with the same colour and textile as you saw on the leather jacket, but now with the arms also quilted. Hence we've got the adjusters on the arms for if you're going to take that thermal lining out. Multiple pockets, 2 pockets on the outside, 2 pockets on the inside, so plenty of space to store your belongings. And as this is an airbag jacket, again, as you'd expect, you've got the mesh with the airbag lining on the inside, 360 joining zip, and that blue zip there to get into your airbag components. So again, available in multiple colorways. Just a jacket this time. There's no Sabre jean to go with this garment, but it will mix and match, like I said, to any either leather jean or textile jean that's currently in the RST range, thanks to our 360 connection zip. So really good sports fitting, loads of nice colors, fantastic outer fabric, which feels really expensive, looks really expensive, but offering really good value. So loads of features on this garment. This is the Sabre Airbag Textile Sports Jacket. From there we come to something really young and fresh and new, and this is the RST S1. This is our mid-range new sports jacket, so it uses RST Sport Profile Fit. You can see quite a young style, so we have a full-length body without a waistband on the bottom of the jacket. The colourways on this garment are all achieved through printing. So instead of using coloured textiles, we use really aggressive coloured printing and coloured shoulder cups to match the garment. So a huge range of colours. There's actually 7 different colour options in the S1, which your account manager can show you all the different colours. But we've got this sort of Monster Energy Green as our flagship garment in the range. It's a mixture of grey and black, so some small grey fabric detailing. You've got reflex strips up the front of the jacket for visibility at night. Because this is using our next generation Max Tex, this jacket actually achieves double AC rating. So you've got shoulder and elbow armour, you've got a pocket for a back protector, you've got neoprene lined sports collar, adjusters on the arm, motion panels on the back of the elbow. If we flick the jacket over quickly, you can also see you've got motion panels on the back of the arm for comfort. And again, that same detailing reflected on the back as you had on the front. Exhaust vent on the rear of the jacket. And again, 2 entry vents on the front as well. If we quickly take a look on the inside, even though the S1 is what we call a mid-range product, it's still fitted with a removable thermal gilet on the inside. Again, you've got multiple pockets, 2 pockets on the outside and 2 pockets on the removable thermal lining on the inside. So an absolute ton of colorways, 360 joining zip, pocket for a back protector, which is very easily upgradable with either a level 1 or level 2 RST back protector in there. Sports fit, new color options, coloured shoulder cups, something new we're introducing for 2021. You would have seen them on the Pro Series suit, are all black versions, and the S1 you've got the colour match cups. So whether you've got an orange or red or green jacket, you're going to get those very vibrant coloured, sporty next generation shoulder cups on there as well. So great little jacket and a really important addition to the 2021 range. That's the RST S1 waterproof textile sports jacket. We then move into something for the summer, and we had a big challenge here at RST when the CE regulations came out, and that's to make a jacket which flows a lot of air but meets the requirements of CE. So you would have seen earlier on the TrackTech leather mesh that we've developed a brand new mesh which is called K540. So we've incorporated that into a sports jacket, which is the TrackTech leather and textile, both of those. But we wanted a more metropolitan garment, something a little more toned down, with even more mesh and even lighter weight. So that's where we've come up with the F-Light. We're using our HTC nylon fabrics, a very resilient and strong nylon material on the outside of the jacket, so the shoulders, elbows and the side of the body. But the main body of this garment is entirely mesh. So you can see a huge amount of mesh down the front of the body, a huge amount of mesh down the inside of the arms, small reflective detailed areas on the jacket and detailed reflective logos and stripes on the arm. You've got an Amara covered sports collar, and you've got an Amara covered sports cuffs as well. But they're going to give you really good comfort in the summer. So if you're using short gloves, you've got no problems with anything annoying you on that cuff. And the arms have been tailored in such a way that you can use it either with a long glove, long sports glove, or a short sports glove, and you're going to get a high level of comfort. You've got shoulder and elbow armour fitted as standard, and it is upgraded with a back protector. One extra really cool feature on the inside of this garment is the addition of a removable windproof lining. Now, we've not just worked on the lightweight outer, we've worked on the lightweight inner. And this windproof lining is so incredibly thin, you can easily scrunch the whole lining up and put it in one of the side pockets or one of the interior pockets of the garment. So if you're not sure if your ride's going to turn a bit chilly, no problem, you take your windproof lining with you. When it does turn a bit cold, you zip that in, and as you would expect, that zips into both the side of the jacket and it zips into the arms, so you've got no annoying pop studs or poppers to pull out. And because it's just a windproof lining, it breathes. So if you are using this on a warm evening, maybe when you're going to be generating some heat, you're not going to get all sticky and sweaty with the windproof lining on the inside. So that's the F-Line. It's going to be available for men and for ladies, so 2 size options in this garment. We'll quickly show you the back so you can see the amount of mesh. Again, full length mesh body on the back, and that goes all the way down. So if you are riding on a hot day, probably one of the best jackets in the market to flow an absolute ton of air and for a really enhanced level of comfort. So that's the new F-Lite textile mesh jacket, available for men's and ladies, with that removable windproof lining on the inside there as well. Last jacket I'm going to show you today, something pretty special. This is the RST Axiom. Now, when we've shown you the airbag products before, we've already spoke about democratizing airbags and making airbags available to everyone. And this is really what we've tried to do with the Axiom. So we've looked at someone that uses a bike, maybe not for pleasure, but really for a tool. Someone that rides a bike to work every day, someone that's using a bike for commuting, and especially with the world we're living in now with social distancing, with motorcycling becoming an even more important method of transport to get to and from your destination, not being able to use public transport, the Axiom really comes into its own. So we've developed a product with the most important key features that that type of motorcyclist wants. So you've got an outer MaxTech shell. It's our next generation MaxTech, so it's going to get a AA CE rating. You've got shoulder and elbow armour. You've got big cargo pockets on the front of the jacket. You've got twin air vents on the front of the jacket. You've got loads of reflective, and obviously in this fluorescent yellow version, you've got that visibility of having those fluorescent yellow panels. Now, what else is that guy looking for? Well, clearly he wants to arrive at his destination as safe as possible. So this jacket is equipped with the airbag system. This will be, without a shadow of a doubt, the cheapest and easiest way for any rider to get into an airbag product. Well, the retail price that we're coming with the Axiom will absolutely blow your mind. So I'm not going to spoil that now. I'm going to let your account manager tell you what the price of the garment is when he shows you the full collection later on. But as you can see on the inside, you've got those key features of the airbag. You've got our 360 joining zip, so you can mix this jacket with any jean in the collection. So an alpha jean or a synchro jean, very easy to zip in. You've got that blue zip there to get to the airbag system. It's the same airbag system we use in all of our garments. So it doesn't matter whether you're Alex Lowe's on a World Superbike track or you're just riding to work on a wet Wednesday morning, you want to arrive safe, it's all about protection. So AA CE certified, Sinaqua waterproof breathable membrane, mesh lining, 360 connection zip to zip it to your jeans, elbow and shoulder armour, reflex panels, fluorescent yellow detailing, loads of pockets. Even got that waistband with our elasticated system. So you can have that waistband done up nice and tight, and even if the airbag deploys, it's not going to become uncomfortable. You pair that to the latest algorithms from InnoMotion, and the ability to now wear a rucksack with your jacket really does start to bring airbags to everyone. So a product we're really proud of. This is the RST Axiom airbag 3/4 waterproof jacket. So we've gone from jackets and jeans. Now we're going to talk about some of the new key products in the RST Built with Kevlar range. Now, as you know, RST's got a Kevlar license, so it means we work very closely with DuPont. It gives us access to new technologies. We have always used genuine Kevlar here at RST. We've never compromised on the aramids that we use. But now with our new license we've just signed with DuPont, it gives us access to some really cool technologies. And this is one of the first new garments in the RST Built with Kevlar range. And this is our single layer Kevlar jean. And by single layer, we mean the denim is pre-woven with Kevlar. So you can see here very simply that Kevlar denim on the inside, which means the jean doesn't need to be lined anywhere. Because it's single layer denim, this jean without a lining gets a AAC certification. Because it's AA, we're fitting this with knee and hip armour as well. This uses our new tapered fit profile, slightly different from the straight leg jeans you would have seen from RST before. When we say tapered fit, it means the leg gets slightly narrower as you go further down, more like you would see on a fashion jean from something like Levi or Diesel. We've improved the seam construction on the jeans, so now on the outside of the leg we've got a fashion style blind seam, which you won't have seen from RST before. That's then with an extra seam with a bar tack, just like you'd see on probably the jeans you're wearing now as you're watching this video. So twin pockets with a coin pocket on the front. If we flip the jeans over quickly, you can see you've got twin pockets on the back, fashion styling. We've got a Jacron paper size label on the back, so we're going to be printing on the waist and leg length of the jeans. Again, because they're available in multiple leg lengths, it's going to be very easy for you to identify, or the customer to identify, which jeans they want when they're in store. Now, a couple of things we've done on the jean, which I just need to flip these inside out to show you, which you'll see on all the garments you're about to see in today's video, is we have introduced what we're going to call the RST Infinite Adjustment System. Now, if you look on the jeans you're probably wearing now, you'll find a white cotton pocket. All we've done is basically extended that pocket right down across the knee. So you've got your regular pocket for your coins and your wallet up the top here. You can see the hip armour is there, which is fixed. Obviously you can remove that. But the knee armour itself now lives inside on a bag. And this bag, with 2 tabs of Velcro, can move all the way up and down that pocket on the inside, thanks to a strip of female Velcro, soft Velcro on the inside. And that gives you an infinite amount of adjustment. You can actually put that knee armour wherever you want. We've put a ruler on there, so you can actually get your left and right leg adjusted the same without having to keep taking your jeans on and off. And that also means if you want to take the armour out and just wear these as a heavy duty denim without the armour, you can take the armour and its little pocket out, and you've then got that ultra high level of comfort with that cotton pocket that comes all the way down the leg of the jean. Because this is a single layer jean, it's only available in one colour, which we're calling industrial blue. And it's very obvious to any customer when you turn these inside out, you've got that genuine Kevlar denim on there. Very, very hard wearing, very, very safe. CE level A, hip armour fitted as standard with our new infinite adjustment knee armour system. So that's the new RST single layer denim Kevlar jean. We're introducing another jean in the range, which we're just going to call our tapered fit jean. And this is our new single A Kevlar line jean. So this is using a stretch denim on the outside, mated with Kevlar lining to the vulnerable areas on the inside. So down the outside of the leg, in the seat and in the knee. This has got the RST Infinite Adjustment Armour System in the knee, which I just showed you in the single layer, with pockets for hip armour. So you can upgrade these with hip armour if you wish. Now, like we said, this has got stretch denim. So it gives a really enhanced level of comfort. So the tapered fit on this product is slightly narrower than the single layer denim you saw earlier, which doesn't have so much level of stretch on the inside. We're going to do 3 denim washes in this product. So you can have a dark blue, a light blue, and also a black as well. Going to be available in men's and ladies fits. So this jean will be available for the men and the ladies. Same features on the back. You've got the Jacron paper label, which will have the waist and the leg length. Same styling on the pockets, on the front and the back. And again, we've got that same fashion looking seam that does meet the requirements of CE down the outside of the leg. So that's a new RST tapered fit with stretch denim, very cool fashion styling. It's a really nice jean to wear. Been doing a lot of hours in this jean, both in the office and out on the bike, and can really guarantee this is about as comfortable as you're going to get from a Kevlar jean. So part of the Built with Kevlar collection, using genuine DuPont Kevlar, fully CE certified, with that infinite adjustment system to the knee, and in men's and ladies in 3 different denims. So as we're talking about ladies, we've done a specific new product for the ladies as part of our Built with Kevlar collection, and this is the RST ladies jegging. You can see it's a very narrow tapered fit profile, but generous around the thigh area, nice and tailored in the waist. This has got black cotton on the inside to match the more toned down styling of this garment compared to the white cotton you would have seen in the tapered jeans. Still has CE armour in the knee in that infinite adjustment system. So it's really easy to move that armour up and down. So really, regardless of your leg length, you can get these jeggings tailored exactly where you want. These are going to be available in a black twill and an indigo denim. So 2 colour options for the ladies jegging. And on the back, slightly more toned down styling, just with a small RST leather embossed badge on the rear pocket. And obviously for the girls, we're not going to put the size label on the back, but same pocket styling, but with a very specific ladies fit. Done a lot of work on the tailoring of this garment. Our development team's done a lot of miles in the jeans, both the tapered fit and this jegging, and we know they fit incredibly well. So that's 3 new products in the Built with Kevlar collection: the single layer, the tapered fit, and the ladies jegging. So quickly going to show you 5 new boots introduced in the RST 2021 collection. The first of those new boots is a new touring offering. You guys will know that we started working with Sympatex last year in the Raid boot, and this is our second boot with Sympatex built in. Sympatex is a really high performance waterproof breathable membrane. It's very, very well suited to gloves and boots. The hotter the membrane gets, the better it performs. And because it's not microporous, you're not relying on the breathability of the outer fabric to keep the boot breathable. So we can use microfiber construction on the outside. We've got a 360 heel cockpit externally stitched on the boots. You've got a floating shift change pad. In fact, it's the same shift change pad we use on our Tractech sports boots. And that means the shift change pad doesn't wrap around underneath the inside of the boot. So we can have quite a narrow foot profile, which just helps you with comfort when you're on the bike. Double layer of microfiber around the toe box, and obviously you've got that integrated toe box built in as you'd expect. You've got textile motion panels on the front of the boot, which are reflective, and a textile motion panel on the back of the boot. But probably the most important feature with this boot is actually how you get it on and off. So you can see, as you'd expect, you've got a zip and Velcro closure on the outside there. That's normal. Then when we turn the boot over, you've also got a zip and Velcro closure. So what happens is when you've opened that up, the whole front of the boot pivots out of the way, and you've then essentially got a Sympatex sock on the inside, which you can pull the boot on with the puller on the front and the back. Do those zips up, and then you've got an absolutely huge amount of adjustment in the calf area of the boot. So if you want to wear this boot over leathers or under textiles, if you're a rugby player or you're a skinny cyclist, these boots will fit you. So you can see in a bigger open position, you've got an absolutely huge amount of room there for even the biggest calf. Or if you pull those wings in nice and tight, and you've got little pin legs and you want to wear this under textile jeans, that's also not a problem. So Sympatex lining on the inside, like we say. We've got a brand new touring sole we've developed specifically for this boot with very deep grooves, so the sole's going to last an incredibly long time. It's hard wearing. It also moves a lot of water, so for good grip on the foot peg or good grip when you're walking around off the bike, brand new specifically designed sole for this boot. So this is the Pathfinder Sympatex boot, available in men's sizes in a micro tech construction, shift change pad and shin pad in TPU, but the shin pad is slightly softer to compensate for that multiple adjustment on there. So brand new touring boot, which is the Pathfinder Sympatex. Next boot is an upgrade. So this is a replacement for the Adventure boot, which is now the Adventure X. We've completely redesigned the boot from the ground up, but using all those same core features you would have seen on the previous version of the Adventure. So it's a twin buckle closure system with a Velcro flap. So our heavy duty hard wearing metal buckles, TPU pullers with large Velcro closure. We've increased the size of the Velcro, so more adjustability than the old version. You've got a Sinaqua waterproof breathable membrane, which you can see gusseted here. So again, big option, big opening for the guys with the larger calves. We've added a couple of cool features onto this boot to make it easier to get on and off. We've added a big microfiber puller on the back of the boot, so it's very easy to get on. We've added in a brand new material, which is a rubberized microfiber across the front of the boot to protect the toe box and to protect the forefoot. So 2 layers of microfiber with the integrated toe box. Heavy duty shift change pad. We've put a brand new sole on this boot. So this is more of a walking boot style sole with very deep grip on there. So if you're walking around in even the muddiest conditions, you're going to get grip both on and off the bike. On the inside of the boot now, we've upgraded the interior. So you've got this synthetic suede material which helps grip the jeans, so your jeans aren't going to pull off the boot. And you've got a brand new shin plate on the boot as well for protection. So Big upgrade compared to the previous version. This is the new Adventure X. Show you our new entry-level boot called the Axiom. So this is our entry-level microfiber touring boot with a Sinaqua waterproof breathable membrane. You've got integrated protection on the ankle, integrated protection on the shin, heavy-duty shift change pad. You've got our Tundra touring sole on the boot, and you've got a zip and Velcro closure with the puller on the back. You've also got a small reflective detailing and motion panel on the back of the ankle. It's a mid-length boot, so it's not too long, but you've got a nice big opening and it's cut down lower at the back, so it's comfortable if you're walking around with your jeans over the boot. And again, we've added that puller on, so it makes the boot easier to get on and off. You've got double layer microfiber on the outside of the foot, and obviously that integrated toe box as always, which is important. That is the Axiom, which is our new entry-level touring boot. This is available in men's and ladies sizes. Two new short boots in the collection. The first of those is our new Stunt X. This is what we call a boot, so it has a proper boot style sole, and you'll recognise this as an all black version of our Tractec Evo sole, a well proven heavy duty and strong sole. You've got nylon shank built in there. The boot's waterproof, so you've got Sinaqua waterproof breathable membrane. To help and aid the breathability of the boot, this has now got perforation on the microfiber across the front, the back and the outside of the boot, so loads of perforation on there. Double layer microfiber and integrated toe box. The boot uses a speed lace and Velcro closure system, but one important thing I want to show you on this boot is you've got a lace protector which comes all the way up the outside of the tongue. Then when you open that Velcro tab there, you can see the lace disappears into what we call the lace garage. And the lace garage is there to hold that speed lace, which you can see there. So once you've done the lace up, the last thing you want is the lace flapping around in the air, getting tangled in the chain of sprockets and potentially causing you an injury. So we've designed a system where the speed lace disappears up into that lace garage, and then when you close that Velcro flap, it neatly hides the lace garage out of the way, so you can have the boot done up nice and tight, but you're never going to have that lace flapping around in the wind. So Tractec Evo sole, microfiber construction, Sinaqua waterproof breathable membrane, loads of perforation, speed lace and Velcro with the lace garage on there. So that's the Stunt X. Again, available in men's and ladies, just in black. Final new boot in the collection, more of a sneaker style boot than you saw with the Stunt X, and this is the new Frontier. The Frontier has a sneaker style sole, so what we mean by that is a completely flat sole, so very comfortable walking around, good grip on the bike, lightweight construction, so it's a mixture of microfiber in the important impact areas like the front of the boot and the heel, but you've got a nylon outer on the outside of the boot with a reflective RST logo, and then you've got an embossed synthetic suede interior. Zip lace closure using the same system you saw a minute ago on the Stunt X. So again, we have that important lace garage feature with the Velcro flap that comes over the top, and the same material that we used on the Adventure boot, which is our new rubberized microfiber on the front instead of a plastic shift change pad. Again, this is for enhanced comfort, so you can walk around in the boot. You're not going to get any annoying plastic pressing into your toe, so you can wear the boot for hours and hours. Very, very comfortable. Summer boot, so no waterproof lining, which means your foot's going to breathe fantastically. So for a boot to wear on your bike in the summer, nothing better than the new RST Frontier. We move on to the gloves. There's a whole load of gloves new for 2021 in the collection. I'm just going to show you a couple of the featured or standout gloves at the top of the collection, but your account manager will be able to show you through the rest of the collection, either as samples or in our preview guide. So we've got our brand new Tractec Evo 4. So this is an upgrade and combines the best features of both versions of the Tractec glove that were previously available. So you knew we had the R version and the regular version. We've done a lot of work involving and improving this glove. Some of the key upgrades, we've now got a memory foam to the back of the carbon knuckles, so enhanced rider comfort to the back of the hand, but even more protection. The glove now gets level 2 KP CE rating. We've improved the finger joint protectors. We've now got an elasticated conjoined little finger, so again, improved ergonomics and improved comfort. It's now going to be part of the Built with Kevlar collection, so we've got authorised genuine Kevlar thread on the palm of the glove. Carries on being kangaroo, so you've got double layer kangaroo on the palm with the RST palm slider. Double wrist and cuff closure. You've got digital style leather on the palm and the forefingers, so for extra endurance and extra grip, but not too much. So on bikes with an electric throttle, you're not going to need to take your hand all the way off the throttle for it to snap shut. And because it's part of our Built with Kevlar collection, you can see you've got a full length Kevlar lining down the back of the hand. A couple of interesting colorways. We're doing a camouflage version in the Tractic Evo 4 to match the Pro Series suit you would have seen earlier on. And then obviously you've got your blacks, your whites, fluorescent yellow, red, blue, all your standard colors in the Tractic Evo 4. Now, we've done an update on the long version. We've also done an update on the short version. So Tractic Evo 4 Short is all new. It's now an exact or carbon copy of the long version. It's kangaroo, double layer kangaroo palm, Kevlar thread, double layer palm with the Kevlar sandwiched in between. You've also got now the conjoined little finger. So in essence, this is just a cut down or short version of the Tractic Evo 4, available just in black and white. So a brand new short summer glove there. Two highlights of the winter glove collection to finish off. We've got our new Paragon Thermatech glove. We've done a number of improvements on the glove. The first of those is in the actual switch itself. We've made the switch more ergonomic. We've actually put the button in a recess now. So when you're riding, you can put your finger or thumb on the button without actually having to take your eyes off the road to see what you're doing. So very ergonomic. Your thumb just drops into that hole. And as before, you can cycle through the 3 different heat levels. You've got red, which is obviously the hottest, which is the default setting when you turn the glove on. Orange, which is the medium setting. And then green, which is the cool setting. We've improved the actual elements in the glove, so they now extend further onto the fingers and further back up the hand. We've improved the knuckle, we've improved the finger construction. So all round the glove has had a full improvement. You've got touchscreen leather on the forefinger, you've got a visor wiper on the forefinger, you've got a water resistant pocket for the battery. The glove comes with the multi-charger, so whether you're in Europe, UK, America, wherever you're going around the world, you can take your charger with you and charge your gloves up. Spare batteries available as an accessory, and spare chargers also available as an accessory. Paragon Thermatech is a unisex glove, plus we do the non-electric version as a men's and ladies glove too. So that's the new Paragon 6 Thermatech. And then to match in the Pathfinder Sympatex boot I showed you a few minutes ago, we've got our first ever Sympatex glove in the range. It's a very high performance membrane. We know it works really well from hours of testing. That Sympatex lining is going to keep you incredibly dry, but very, very breathable. So you don't get sweaty hands. It just gives you an incredibly comfortable ride. So the glove is a mixture of nylon on the upper and full leather on the palm. You've got digital leather in the palm with foam padding for palm protection. You've got laminated touchscreen points to the thumb and forefinger. You've got a visor wiper built in on the glove too. The back gauntlet of the glove is full nylon and it's a triple closure system. So you've got Velcro on the cuff, Velcro on the wrist, and a draw cord too. So really, however you want to wear the Pathfinder glove, you can. Over the jacket, under the jacket, winter, summer, the Pathfinder is as good as you're going to get from a waterproof touring glove. Integrated knuckle built in on the inside of the glove in bioelastin, so shock absorbent and very protective. Finger joint protection and motion panels all over the glove. So finishing on the high with the new RST Pathfinder. Thanks for your time in taking a look at the 2021 collection. Your account manager will be able to give you all the information on all the other garments that I've not had time to show you today. And I hope you enjoy wearing these products as much as we've enjoyed developing them. Thanks for your time.